This is a story about change. It isn't about one person or one skill or one project. It is about how a combination of simple practices and key linkages can help change the narrative of communities living in the Hindu Kush Himalaya. From poverty to prosperity, from vulnerability to security, from day-to-day adaptation to long-term resilience. Conditions across the Hindu Kush Himalaya are changing fast, and mountain communities must prepare for greater uncertainty in the future. A focus on 6 key areas and strengthening the linkages between them is needed to help build their resilience in the face of rapid change. Himalica is working with policymakers, practitioners, and communities in 5 countries of the HKH to tie these pillars of resilience together through a combination of action, research, pilots, and policy engagement. Work with rural producers has focused on reducing risks, not only those related to climate change, but also to other changes like market fluctuations and rising male out-migration. By helping rural producers diversify their sources of income and by providing a package of practices to improve the resilience of niche crops like cardamom in Taplijung, Nepal, Himalica is helping ensure that value chains develop in a way that will not only increase profits but also reduce vulnerability to future shocks. Himalica is also training local artisans and working with the private sector to combine traditional practices like traditional handloom weaves in Bangladesh with innovative designs. This is creating new opportunities for artisans to generate additional income while preserving local traditions. And to give rural producers a competitive advantage and greater control over the production and sale of their products, Himalica works with local cooperatives to improve bargaining power and strengthen linkages to the market. In addition to diversifying income-generating options, Himalica has been working with local institutions to build capacity to plan for the future. A bottom-up planning approach that includes strengthening local community and government institutions is helping to ensure communities' concerns are reflected in regular government programs and strategies. Himalica has provided support to local governments in southern Bhutan through training on microplanning to ensure communities' concerns are integrated in their 5-year programs. Work with communities is combined with research to provide evidence that is helping policy and decision makers support communities in building resilience into the future. For example, after a thorough assessment of ecosystem services in the Inle Lake area of Myanmar, Himalica developed guidelines for responsible ecotourism with 2 national ministries and the private sector. As the destination's popularity rises among tourists, the newly developed destination management plan and guidelines for eco-lodges will help ensure tourism activities are sustainable and the benefits of tourism are diversified and benefit rural producers living around Inle Lake. And in Pakistan, research on the economic value of pollinators in apple orchards has caught the attention of both orchard owners and policymakers. With the benefits of honeybees clear, beekeepers, many of whom are poor and landless, are gaining recognition for the important role they play in sustaining this important cash crop. Himalica research and experience is also feeding into the development of national action plans for adaptation in Nepal and Myanmar, and strategic actions for livelihood diversification in participating countries. The stories of communities across the HKH continue to evolve in the face of emerging challenges and opportunities. Himalica's experience has made it clear that a combination of enhanced knowledge, strengthened institutions, and smarter planning at both local and national levels is essential to prepare communities for what tomorrow may bring.